And why? A question we ponder on a daily basis. Like, why is the sky blue? Why do volcanoes erupt? Why do we exist? You may think you're a tad bit too curious, but you'd be surprised to learn that these questions have far greater potential than you realize. So, why curiosity? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, and all of my beloved friends, I am Keira Alifia Khairunnisa from MTS Bangunan UIN Jakarta, standing here before you all to deliver my speech. First and foremost, why do we constantly ask questions anyway? Well, it's clear that it's out of curiosity. There isn't any comprehensive description of curiosity that fits every aspect of it. But to sum it all up, curiosity is the driving force behind our desire to learn. Without it, I doubt we would have made the inventions that keep us happy and healthy today. However, as time passes and technology continues to distract us, we become more and more comfortable in life and less curious. For instance, why would we need to learn anymore when we already know everything that we needed to know? In other words, common sense, like knowing how to read or how to write. But in my opinion, that mindset is surely dangerous because it can lead to a future that is less creative and successful. So how can we learn to be a bit more curious on our everyday lives? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have discovered the 3-step system I'd like to share with everybody here. As Ray will like to call it, AGE. A-G-E. The first letter, A, for asking questions. There wouldn't be any answers without the questions, right? So don't be afraid to ask questions. Humans are meant to be curious. And don't ever tell your brain that your question is ridiculous, stupid, or absurd, because the only way to receive an answer is by asking for it. Have you heard about Richard Feynman? He once said, "What would you have to do if you wanted to write the whole Encyclopedia Britannica on a head of a pin?" Well, turns out a complete genius man like him always asks these ridiculous questions as well. It's not just little kids or us. Feynman, of course, analyzed the problem. In case you don't know, a head of a pin is 16 of an inch across. But if you magnify it by 25,000, it's going to be enough space to write down the whole Encyclopedia Britannica. Feynman is known for his contribution in phantom quizzing. But he used his precious time to solve a problem that doesn't have obvious practical use. The second word, which is G, for go beyond. Don't just learn what you're required. Learn as much as you can beyond it. Well, when you're given an assignment at school, you're most likely to just want to learn things that you're required to, but there's so much more information, so much more perspectives, so many more details, and so much more to learn in one same thing. And not wanting to learn it is like throwing away a perfect opportunity out the window and into the trash. Remember what I said, that technology continues to distract us. But instead of thinking technology as a pitfall, Google, Bing, and many more are available for us to use. And sure, you may be wasting your time searching up random things on the internet, but if our brain knows its information someday we'll use in our future, then I think it's completely worth it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, the last letter, which is E, stands for be excited. Learn things that bring you joy. You're only going to remember things that you like anyway, so why not enjoy studying them? And don't worry, No one is ever going to stop you because there would never ever be a time where the earth has ran out of information. I'm only 12, yet curiosity has taken me to a path that is lengthy. As a young student, I always want to learn something new, like medicine, arts and animations, animals, languages, and more. My curiosity has led me to the person I am today. And because of my curiosity, I'm able to join this English speech competition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a challenge for you. I challenge you to learn something this week, not because you have to, but because you want to. Learn something new, find a new hobby, learn how something works. The future belongs to those who are curious and those who are not afraid to explore it. Touch it, feel it, taste it, discover it, question it, and turn it upside down. Remember, as a wise man once said, curiosity is the engine to achievement. A quote by the great Ken Robinson. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is where I end my speech. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your great attention. I hope you learned something from my speech and have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, that was great speech. Now, that was a great speech from Keira. And now to Sir Wendell, we invite you to comment on her speech. Time is yours.
Well, I'm astounded. It was so good, my dear. I am so proud of you. You articulated very well. I think you scored well from my point of view. In general, it's going to be a little bit difficult for the next 7 contestants. I would not like to be one of them behind you, but guess what? The competition is all about learning.
Yes.
And may I congratulate you for a wonderful performance.
Thank you so much.